This is Luscious Lawrence peanut butter, one of the greatest products on the market. Gluten-free, no GMOs, great for your pores. Buy in while supplies last. I'll eat it all.
Introducing first, making his School of Morton Wrestling debut.
Whoa!
From Kansas, South Carolina, weighing in at 290 pounds, Sick Rick Matrix!
Holy cow, this guy is a monster. Sick Rick Matrix coming from South Carolina.
Yeah, pretty interested to see what this Sick Rick Matrix can do in the ring here.
Look at, he's losing his mind over there in the corner. I mean, it's a guy's.
First time seeing him here.
This is a scary individual.
And we got another big return. And making his return, the School of Morton Wrestling after a 2-year hiatus. From Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the pretty boy, Brian Montgomery!
Yeah, you know, the old ladies seem to love it, but what is this Brian Montgomery going to do when this monster, Sick Rick Matrix, gets up out of that corner and unleashes all chaos on this man right here?
Well, this would be my first time seeing both of these gentlemen in action.
Me too.
I said Brian Montgomery making his return, and Sick Rick clubbing away on the back of the lover boy, Brian Montgomery, making his return after a 2-year absence. My first time seeing him, he left school Morton right before I arrived here, so this will be my first time seeing both of these two gentlemen.
Yeah.
Bartlett.
I mean, I don't even know what to say after that thunderous forearm. Wow.
Rick Matrix, huge body slam. Big man, Rick Matrix.
You ain't kidding, Corky. This is a huge guy. What's
Tossing,
it?
tossing him around like a rag doll.
God.
Driving the elbow into the back. And I believe the pretty boy is hurt after all this from Sick Rick working away on the back.
He's pretty jacked up right now, I would say. I mean, Sick Rick Matrix has held nothing back here at the beginning of this competition.
Irish whip into the ropes. And telegraph backdrop and a drop kick right to the knee of Rick Matrix. And up he comes with that Mafia-style kick. The pretty boy taking down big Sick Rick Matrix. Now the pretty boy, what's he going to do? Oh, plancha. And no.
On the one
Covered
count.
the big man for a 2 count. Well, I'm pretty impressed thus far by both of these two.
This is an incredible match so far.
Sick Rick looked like an open hand to me.
Oh, that looked like an open hand.
Pretty boy.
Oh, here he goes.
Pretty boy really in the corner. And Rick
God.
Matrix crashing with all those 290 pounds into the corner.
I would not want to switch places and be in there with Sick Rick Matrix right now. Oh! What a move.
Rick Mix.
Oh!
Sick Rick takes the monkey flip from the pretty boy.
Oh!
Now,
The
high
athleticism.
flip and drop kick from pretty boy Brian Montgomery. And another one. Wow, that got up even higher than the first one. And now, what's he going to do? The pretty boy going up top. Sick Rick Matrix is all the way on the other side of the ring.
High risk.
Around. And a flying drop kick off the top rope that time. But
Did
Sick
not
Rick
go
just
as planned.
swatted him right away.
Jeez. He ate the mat on that one. I mean, this guy's heart and athleticism, you know, you got to give him credit for that, but Sick Rick Matrix is a monster out there.
Well, Sick Rick, as I said, his debut here at SOM Live here at Mortonmania, but he is a veteran with 20 years plus experience in the ring.
Ooh!
Mostly wrestling up in the Detroit area, New York area.
Oh!
Brian Montgomery trying to fight back with those shots and a huge headbutt from Sick Rick. Rick now drops the elbow onto the pretty boy.
What an elbow.
I don't know how pretty he's going to be after this one.
But you know, you got to give it to Brian Montgomery. He keeps fighting. He keeps getting back up. I mean, several of those moves would have sent people to the hospital. Here he is, still in the ring, still ready to fight.
Matrix stomping away on the leg now.
I mean, you can see it in Sick Rick's eyes. I mean, this guy is a madman. He enjoys the pain he's inflicting right now.
Pretty boy trying to kick off Rick Matrix. And that kick caught him in the jaw that time. Oh! Whoa! Enziguri kick. And both competitors down. Referee starts the count. They've got till 10 to get on their feet. All right now. Both men up now. Montgomery tries to whip the big man. And up. Montgomery goes behind. And short arm into a huge cradle pile driver.
Woo.
That's it.
There it was.
So Rick Matrix pick up the win in his debut here. There is your winner, Sick Rick Matrix.
Oh my God, and he's just sitting there with the body of his victim laying there. Brian Montgomery is out.
Brian Montgomery is out cold. I think his brains have been scrambled in there. My goodness.
I don't know.
What a contest.
I have bumps all over my arms right now from having watched that. That was sick. I mean, it literally was sick.
Yep, just like his name, Sick Rick, making a big impact here at SOM Live, and we made it.
I mean, we got to get somebody out here for Brian Montgomery.
The pretty boy is convulsing out there.
I mean, this guy came out here, he's fought as hard as he can. He does not need to be laid there for everybody to just stare at him. We got to get...
This
my God.
Rick is a monster.
You're kidding.
Fair warning to all the competitors here at SOM Live. And how about all these debuts and returns, Chad Barwood? It seems like everybody wants to be a part of SOM Live nowadays.
That's what it seems like. I mean, tonight's show is blowing my mind. Mortonmania is mania. This is crazy, Corky.
Well, next up, we got two mainstays here at the School of Morton. Two big heavyweights taking each other on as RT3, Big Roy Thacker III, takes on the Sultan of Dubai.
I mean, wow. I just want to watch this play out because I don't want to ruin anything. I want to watch RT3 walk into this onslaught. Oh wait, no. This Sultan and get destroyed. I mean,
yeah, RT3 was out here the last couple of weeks calling out Luscious Lawrence after Luscious Lawrence ducking and dodging the East Tennessee title shot he was supposed to give to RT3. Well, the Sultan answered the challenge, and now RT3 looks like he's going to get his hands on Luscious Lawrence as well in our main event battle royal later tonight.
When you get out there in your grandstand, Corky, you set yourself up for situations like what RT3 has to deal with tonight.
We're going to get right to it. I want to thank, once again, Pop's Barbecue and Sauces. They're lip smacking good, and they're here with us at the School of Morton serving up some delicious barbecue.
Great stuff. I mean, You know, I love to downplay things, but I can't downplay how good Pop's barbecue and sauces is. They're here in the house tonight, and these fans have been tearing it up.
Well, right now, Spaceman Jones standing by with Prince Malik and the Devastation Incorporation.
Spaceman here for SOM Live with Prince Malik and Devastation Incorporation ahead of the Sultan's match tonight with RT3.
You keep calling these things matches. When are you going to understand we don't have matches? RT3, you are going to begin your summer of pain. You are going to begin the time to learn things you were not taught by either your family or the world. But these men and myself will teach you these things, RT3. That is it, Spaceman!
Well, there you have it, folks. Harsh words, as always, from Prince Malik and Devastation Incorporation. As the Sultan has a match tonight with RT3. Y'all make sure that y'all stay locked in and stay tuned. SOM Live. Spaceman out.
We're scheduled for one more with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, one of the most awesome, technologically advanced city in the world. Being accompanied to the ring by his manager, Prince Malik, and the tag team partner Onslaught. Weighing in at 295 pounds, the Sultan of Dubai!
Look at this.
As we said, RT3 was out here calling out Luscious Lawrence for the past few weeks.
Terrible
on
idea.
TV on Saturday afternoons on the CW. And it was the Sultan and Prince Malik who came out to answer the challenges. Luscious Lawrence has been dodging RT3 for the last few months now.
He knocked on a door, and he didn't like who answered it. And here we are tonight. And if I had to put my money down, I believe the Sultan is going to take this young punk out.
There you go! There you go!
All right, whoa. A lot of power from both of these guys to be able to stagger each other back.
Oh!
Wow, RT3 does the clothesline, goes behind. Whoa! Kind of roll up, and RT3 trying to make short work of the Sultan. Arm drag takes over the Sultan.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they are cheering RT3 here. Prince Malik and Onslaught furious on the outside. Oh, another arm drag. Takes over the big Sultan.
I can't believe this. He just, man, I don't know what's going on. I mean, there's no reason why the Sultan can't overpower RT3 right now. I mean, what? I mean, he's just slinging the guy around like he's nothing. Dude, we're talking about a mountain of a man in there, and RT3 is just handling him like that. My mind is blown.
Well, you got two huge guys in there, and they both showed a lot of their power last Friday at North Green High when the Sultan was just tossing the BTSG, the SOM heavyweight champ, around like a rag doll. We saw RT3 take on Dangerous Dan Matthews at that event and stand like the Rock of Gibraltar when Dangerous Dan was trying to lay into his shoulder blocks. Dangerous Dan, a huge guy himself, couldn't budge RT3.
Did you see that? The Sultan still unfazed. After all that, still unfazed. What is he doing?
Pounder, big body slam, what power!
Oh my God!
From Roy Thacker III, the All-State defensive tackle from Wise, Virginia. You know, after high school, RT3 had a lot of college recruiters beating down his door, but his heart laid not on the gridiron, but here in the squared circle. The school he chose was the school of Morton. We're sure glad he did. RT3, a heck of a talent and a bright future ahead of him.
Now this is really getting under my skin, Corky. The Sultan needs to get back in there and reclaim his spot in that ring. He needs to take RT3 to the limit here and show him what's really up.
RT3 got to get him up front. Oh! Body slam. Whoa!
You got to be kidding me! What is it?
RT3. Oh, now it's RT3 throwing the Sultan around like a rag doll, much like the Sultan did to BTSG last Friday.
Are we in the twilight zone, Corky? Because I don't know what's going on anymore. This is shaking my faith in everything right now.
Well, these fans, they sure are behind RT3. They want to see RT3 get a win. He sure has been cheated a lot over these last few weeks and months. Now, the Sultan taking control, stomping on the hand.
Well, the rage is obviously building in the Sultan. After all he's been through in this match, he cannot be disrespected anymore. He's got to take RT3 by the throat and choke the life out of him.
RT3 now continuing to, the Sultan continuing to club away on the back of RT3 and another stomp on his hand. Come on, ref. He may have broken the bones in his hand.
We can only hope, Corky.
Well, he still can hit a spear with a broken hand, I betcha. And now Onslaught is choking away from the outside. This ought to be a disqualification, but Sultan distracting the referee in there. And the Devastation Corporation loves to play the numbers game.
And he's looking for a way out now. RT3 is looking for a way out of this. He turns, and there's the rest of the Devastation Incorporation right in his face.
Oh, now it's the Sultan choking away. Once again, it's the Sultan clubbing and hammering away on RT3. Not supposed to be involved in this matchup whatsoever.
Just remember, Corky, RT3 asked for this. He asked for this, and this is what he gets.
Well, he asked for Luscious Lawrence, and he's finally going to get his hands on Luscious Lawrence if there's anything left after the Devastation Corporation's done with RT3. RT3 on the ropes, catches a big clothesline from the Sultan. And down goes big Roy Thacker III. These fans want to see RT3 make a comeback. And Prince Malik with a big smile on his face. He likes how things are going for his tutor there, his mentor.
You know, I was scared there for a while, but this is turning into exactly what I wanted to see. RT3 laying flat on that mat, cringing, hurting, in pain.
Well, it's been a bad week for RT3. Dangerous Dan Matthews turned his back on RT3. at North Green last Friday and allowed the beatdown from Maverick and Mirror Boy. And now RT3 catches him that time. Clubbing away, RT3 is perched up on that turnbuckle. Flying off, flying lariat. Asante is staggered. Takes another clothesline and another one from RT3.
What's this?
RT3, another big body slam. It fails to be impressive. Right. It's impressive every time he gets that big guy up there. It never fails to amaze me.
How?
There's the spear. There's the spear. Look at the leg, and the onslaught's in there to break up the count. So it'll be a disqualification as the onslaught hammers away. Here is your winner.
It's JC Adams. JC Adams.
RT3. And JC Adams.
They don't even know he's there. What a drop kick.
Flying drop kick off the top rope.
Whoa. Now Onslaught's got a hold of him.
Super kick for Onslaught.
Oh my God.
RT3 hits the spear. My goodness. And it is good to see JC Adams and RT3 back together, fighting on their side again. Real friends, not a phony like Dangerous Dan turned out to be.
Don't you call Dangerous Dan a phony.
Well, he came out and flat out admitted that he'd been pulling a ruse, pulling the wool over RT3's eyes.
He was a wolf in wolf's clothing. Everybody knows Dangerous Dan. I wasn't fooled by it for a minute. RT3's the idiot for falling for it.
Well, RT3 with a win, albeit by disqualification, but a win nonetheless. And it's a win for these fans.
Prince Malik is losing his mind out here.
RT3 back together in that ring, kicking butt and taking names just like they did when they were the East Tennessee Tag Team Champions together. Well, folks, can't wait to see more in the future from those two, RT3 and JC together.
Spare me, Corky. Spare me. Why? So they can ruin more moments like this together? It seems like anytime anything good happens, we got RT3, JC Adams running out here with chairs, taking up for everybody.
Well, folks,
ridiculous.
We got two more big matchups tonight. Now, come on over here, fellas. Now, let's get a word with JC Adams and RT3.
What's up, Corky?
Now, JC, RT3, come on in here. Now, what's going on? You guys getting back together. What's going on? You're both in the Battle Royal tonight. Tell us about JC and RT3 getting the band back together.
Corky, we're back! We're back! We're back again! We're riding high, and we're coming for those tag team titles. Now tonight, I know one of us is walking out with the East Tennessee title. That doesn't matter. Our focus is still on those tag titles. EGC, Devastation Inc., we're coming for you.
There you have it, folks. And tonight, you're both going to be in that Battle Royal tonight, is that correct?
Yes, sir, Corky. Good. Hey, come on, let's hear it one more time.
Hey, get rested up. You got another big match.
Just know, Devastation Inc., we don't want a match. We want to fight. Next show, we want to fight.
You heard it, folks. They're looking for a fight. We got two more matches coming up for you, including the SOM Heavyweight Champion against the X Division Champion, title for title, and that big Battle Royal coming up. The winner will be the East Tennessee Heavyweight Champion. Luscious Lawrence gonna have to defend that title here tonight.
How unfair. How unfair to Lawrence. I mean, this guy, you know, one of the greatest in the world, and then now look what they're doing to Bobby Branham. The guys like that, they make it hard for people out here to make something out of themselves. Makes me sick. How many times have I had opportunities and he's just taking them away from me like the Bunkhouse Stampede?
Well, it's coming up now, folks. 2 more big matches. Next up, we're going to have champion versus champion, and Spaceman Jones standing by with Draco.
Spaceman here for SOM Live, standing here with the X Division champion Draco, ahead of his match with the BTSG tonight.
Y déjate digo algo, Spaceman. BTSG no está preparado para la destrucción que le voy a dar hoy. BTSG, you are not ready. You are not prepared for the beating that I'm going to give you tonight. Because tonight, I'm going to show you a side of Draco that I have not shown anybody in 4 years. The Archangel will strike you down, and I will walk away with both championships, my X Division title and my soon-to-be School of Morton Heavyweight Championship. And BTSG, there's only one question for you. How do you like me now?
Tough words as always from the X Division champion Draco. Y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned to Mortonmania. SOM Live, I'm Spaceman, out. Spaceman here for SOM Live, standing here with the champ, the BTSG.
How you doing, Spaceman? You know, the thing about it is, I got a target on my back, and people think I'm worried. But right now, I'm going to let you know I have been systemically targeted my whole life. Look at me. Look at where I come from, and look at what I'm doing right now. Everything that I've been through says that I shouldn't be here right now. So, bad boy, you need to grow up and be a man. And first of all, for Draco tonight, how do I like you now? I'm going to put you in your place, mijo, son. I know you understand that.
Well, BTSG is fired up, man. He is hot tonight. Y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned to SOM Live. This Spaceman, I'm out of here.
That dancing imbecile? You really think that BTSG is gonna beat me? I'm gonna take his title. I'm gonna take his bow tie. And I'm gonna take his soul with me when I beat him April 14th at Mortonmania.
How do I like you now? The same as I liked you before, Draco. You're a good opponent, but you're no match for the BTSG.
The following matchup is a champion versus champion, title versus title match. It is scheduled for 1 fall. Here is the X-Division champion from Juarez, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Archangel, Draco!
Now this is a match that a lot of people have been waiting on, Corky. The X Division champion, the heavyweight champion, they square off. Now they had a war of words that was pretty pretty wild there.
Yeah, they've been going back and forth, and they've had a few tremendous encounters in the past. This is not the first time they've faced each other, but it's the first time that 2 titles will be on the line. The X Division and the SOM Heavyweight Championship.
You know, and what it could do for the legacy of both of these guys to be champions at the same time. 2 titles. I mean, this is a big deal for both of them in their careers.
Yeah, well, of course, the BTSG gave up that X Division championship for the opportunity to become SOM Heavyweight Champion, but now he could wind up holding both titles. All right, now it is on, and this should be a heck of a contest from 2 accomplished athletes here at School of Morton. BTSG with the side headlock. Draco to get him off to the ropes.
Oh!
Draco
back
right
on
back
his feet,
to his
baby.
feet.
Look at this stare down. I mean, you can feel the energy from the ring right here. Oh, you heard that. Draco says, what do you got, BTSG?
All right, now. Side headlock once again. And BTSG once again shoots him off and takes another shoulder tackle. But now it's BTSG right
now.
And a pull of those braids from Draco. BTSG leapfrogs. Whoa. Draco rolling over.
Whoa.
A lot of athleticism from these 2. And whoa.
Nope, cut off. No, thank
Draco
you.
tried to go for that arm drag on BTSG. And Draco rolling to the outside.
BTSG saying, I outsmarted you.
BTSG
and
telegraphed
get back
that
in the
one.
ring. I mean, these guys, they obviously do not like each other at all. They both are confident in what they do, tried and true champions. I'll go ahead and give BTSG that. But I think today he may have met his match in Draco, who wants both of those titles, who wants total domination at the School of Morton.
Here they go now. Draco backing him up into the ropes. Referee asking for a break here.
Whoa.
Whoa. Series of reversals of the whip.
Whoa.
Now.
BTSG. Block the DDT.
Block the DDT.
Whoa, my
God.
God.
Roll up from Draco after BTSG. Oh, both going for the drop kick at the same time. 2 kick-ups. Well, these 2 are certainly evenly matched. No parallel thinking there.
Oh!
Some of those moves. BTSG drops down.
Whoa!
And
no. Oh, my gosh!
Nice Samoan drop.
Oof.
From Draco.
And you got to think BTSG is still feeling that battle that he had with the Sultan. I mean, there's no way he's 100% right now.
He's got to be just a week away after he was thrown around the ring, tossed around the ring like a rag doll.
That back had a target on it. It was hard to watch, I'll be honest. I mean, was
probably not so hard to watch for Draco, who was watching in the back, knowing that BTSG was going to be his opponent here tonight. I'm sure Draco was loving watching that.
Oh, you know he was, and you know he's loving this moment right now. He's sitting there squeezing the throat of BTSG. Oh!
BTSG.
Oh, my God.
It's taken down by Draco. Palm strikes. Draco now with a hook of the leg.
No.
Kick out from BTSG.
Oh my God, is he trying to
pull one of those braids right out? Did he pull it out?
Oh
my goodness.
Gosh.
He got
That is disgusting.
He got a handful of his hair. Not something to be proud of. Could get him disqualified here. Although he would save his X Division title belt in the event of a disqualification. Well, if anything, PTSG proved how much punishment he can absorb when he took all those huge high-impact moves from the Sultan at North Green last Friday.
And it was a lot. I mean, the Sultan really brought out the full arsenal.
Oh, there's that 360 roundhouse kick. BTSG trying to go for the you're fired.
What? Oh! Draco slamming BTSG down.
Well, as I said, we proved last Friday at North Green, it's going to take more than that to put away the SOM heavyweight champ.
Oh,
good things come in small packages, and BTSG is a package of pure dynamite. He is a stick of dynamite just ready to explode.
And the same can be said for the Archangel. I mean, Draco, how many times X Division champion? How many opponents have had him in the bag and somehow he finds a way to retain? Resilience of both of these guys is incredible.
The ring for leverage to choke away on the BTSG.
Oh my God, what is this?
Now he's got him
setting
draped
up?
over that apron, and high knee lift right into the face of the SOM heavyweight champ. And now another cover. And
no,
not
today.
Only two.
He had that moment just then. You could see it in his eyes. Draco thought this was the moment. Both heavyweight champion and X Division champion. Oh!
Draco, what's he going for now? He got caught up. And there's a big slam from BTSG. Both men down now. Who can get back to their feet and stop this count? BTSG now, he's
back up.
Stop the count. And so, BTSG with a forearm, exchanging forearm blows. Whoa, huge succession of chops going back and forth. Now, BTSG off the ropes, catches a knee right into the solar plexus. And once again, the champ is down. The X Division champ
is standing
tries
up.
to take advantage.
Yeah. You see it, the Archangel. Right now it's time to sacrifice the champ to make himself an absolute demigod. That's what he wants.
Springboard off the ropes into a body press and a cover with a 2 count. I believe we're past the halfway point in this matchup. I'm getting a signal here.
Well, I mean, what more can they put each other through? I mean, these guys have been lashing out. It's rage, it's hatred, and the will to be a double champion.
BTSG takes a front drop kick from Draco, and both men once again down as the official Willie Manis begins the count here. Now it looks like it'll be Draco, the first one to his feet this time. Well, he still had to use the ropes to help him get up there.
Oh, here comes big.
No! BTSG was going for those double knees.
No, my God!
Takes a big backbreaker. Double knees right into the spine of the BTSG from Draco.
Oh!
And what a maneuver. Could that be enough to take out the champ? No, so close.
I mean, that was the closest to a 3 count I've ever seen. Draco almost did it. He almost held both titles were in his grasp, and BTSG somehow mustering up the courage, the willpower to kick out. This is incredible.
We're getting close 2/3 of the way through our time limit here. 5 minutes remain in the contest.
Oh my God, and Draco was up top.
Draco,
What's he going?
all the way up top, oh my goodness. Flying crossbody
all the way to the
cow.
outside from the top turnbuckle. And this resembles a car crash here on 11E. My goodness.
A car crash, putting it lightly. These guys are both out, down on the ground. That is cement, ladies and gentlemen.
This is reminiscent of the matchup that Draco had last Friday with JC Adams. Also reminiscent of a car crash. Heck of a matchup.
Huh?
Oh, BTSG
Oh.
fighting away,
What?
trying to go for the you're fired on the outside. What's going to happen? And Draco deposits the champ. Back into the ring. Yeah, Draco doesn't want this thing to end in a countout. He wants to win. And there's the you're fired.
Wait a minute. Who's
Shane
this?
Andrews in there. Shane Andrews stomping away now.
Are you kidding me? What is this madman doing out here?
Your winner by disqualification. The BTSG. What is this guy, the bad boy Shane Andrews, doing out here now?
No!
We know he was set to debut on SOM Live next week as a bit of a surprise, but now he's out here.
He's telling BTSG he just barely got away.
We heard from Shane Andrews out here earlier. He's here to hurt people, to try to break somebody's neck, and he's looking to put the SOM heavyweight champ, Mook the bow tie stand-up guy, in the hospital. So
Look at that. Broken, he said. The BTSG
BTSG
broken.
retains his title, as does Draco will retain the X Division title. But that match was getting close down to the wire. I don't know that either of them would have been able to finish this thing off in that last few minutes.
I mean, they were pushing each other to the limit when Draco came from the top rope to the outside. Like, I don't even see how BTSG is able to stand on his feet right now.
But win in a disqualification, but he's going to dance with these fans here. He's asking for the fans. We've got one more match left for you on the program, and it is going to be a battle royal where Luscious Lawrence is going to have to put his East Tennessee title on the line. There you have it, folks, the BTSG with his adoring public out here. And the BTSG loves his fans and they love him. A hero to these youngsters, these fans here in Chuckey, Tennessee. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, joining me here at the commentary booth, Mr. Spaceman Jones. Spaceman, good to see you out here. Chad Bartlett has entered his name into this big battle royal, our main event tonight, and left me with just Luscious Lawrence peanut butter.
And this stuff right here is carcinogenic.
Folks, we want to remind you, if you have not yet done so, please go ahead and like our Facebook page if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube page where you get a ton of past highlights and keep up with everything, all our live events going on here at the School of Morton. We've got one more match coming up, folks. And right now, we're going to go to some pre-recorded comments. You were able to catch up with some of the competitors earlier that are going to be taking part in this big battle royal.
For the East Tennessee title. Lawrence was kind of surprised.
He was surprised that he has to put his title on the line, but it's been well over that 30-day grace period.
And he also didn't show up to North Green High School.
Yep, it was either defend the title here or give it up. And, well, he's going to be in the battle royal, and it's going to be our main event. And right now we're going to go to the pre-recorded comments that you got earlier from some of the competitors.
I'm Hoot. And I'm Punky. And you're watching SOM Live.
Spaceman here for SOM Live, standing with the Atomic Dog. How you doing, Pork Chop?
Oh, let me tell you, I'm ready, Teddy. As much as I want to get my hands at that nasty little Luscious Lawrence, I'm going to have to wait a while that, because as you can see, he's got his hands tied up. But I still have an opportunity for the East Tennessee heavyweight title. Instead of laying one pork chop pound cake, I'm laying multiple pork chop pound cakes. Can you dig it? Hoo-hoo!
Man, we can dig it. Y'all make sure that y'all stay live. This is Spaceman for SOM Live. Spaceman here for SOM Live, standing with JC Adams, and you've just been added to the Battle Royal, man.
Spaceman! Tonight is a little bit different for me. I'm not used to this. East Tennessee title. All the bros, all the dudes, all the high flyers tonight are going to witness JC Adams as your new East Tennessee champion.
Man, well, there you have it, folks. Y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned so y'all can catch that action. This is Spaceman for SOM Live. Spaceman here for SOM Live, standing with Dangerous Dan Matthews ahead of the Rumble, man, tonight at Mortonmania.
Well, you see, all the pieces are finally falling into place from what I've been planning for quite some time now. You see, there's just a little bit of turn in the road. And that turn is somebody just threw a battle royal out there. But you know what? That just cuts my plan short. And that title is going to be mine even sooner than I expected. And I'm not going to have to do much more at all to get a hold of it. Smile, Spaceman! Smile! Because I'm about to get my title back.
Well, there you have it, guys. See, Dangerous Dan is kind of on the edge a little bit. We'll see some great action tonight in the Battle Royal. Y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned. This is Spaceman, and I'm out for SOM Live. Orange don't want to put the belt up, but he got to put the belt up. Bobby Brandon sent the word down.
Let's go!
Man, all of the guys coming out the back to send the Royal Rumble for this mini Rumble Battle Royal for the East Tennessee title, man. I see Onslaught's in there, Dangerous Dan Matthews, Chad Bartlett's. You got Jason Blythe and JC Adams. You got Calder making his return to SOM. Pork Chop Johnson, of course, RT3. It's about to be a lot of action in this match.
From Black Mountain, North Carolina, Calder! And the champion, the East Tennessee champion of the world, the East Tennessee champion of the world, the Iron Lion, Luscious Oh, there's the bell, and now the East Tennessee Championship is on the line, and RT3 finally getting his hands on Luscious Lawrence in there.
Boys, fast and furious in there, man. We got us a Pierce Sixer
Oh,
already.
RT3 would like nothing more than to eliminate the SOM East Tennessee heavyweight champ. Now we've got Luscious Lawrence fighting back on JC Adams.
We got Calder and Onslaught in the corner.
Yeah, Calder
looks like he came back with a lot
fired
of fire.
up against the Onslaught, and now RT3 getting his
and
hands
Dan
on
finally
Dangerous
got the
Dan
hands.
in there.
RT3 is trying to eliminate Dan. I know this will be sweet for him to eliminate Dan.
Dangerous Dan
a former East Tennessee champ. The only former champ in there.
It's a lot of fast and furious action.
All right now. Got Onslaught and Luscious Lawrence both working on JC Adams. And Luscious Lawrence is choking
Big
away.
headbutt
I guess
from
anything
Onslaught.
goes in a battle royal like this.
And Pork Chop Johnson is working Dan over in that corner.
Chad Bartlett trying to get Jason Bly out of this thing. And wait a minute. Calder trying to take over Big RT3. Calder we've not seen here.
Calder's gonna need another set of arms to get rid of
Haven't seen him
RT3.
since November, and now Calder almost over the top. All right, now Dangerous Dan looking to eliminate Pork Chop Johnson, the Atomic Dog. This thing is hard to keep up with a big battle royal like this. You got so much going on at once, so many guys fighting away, and Jason Blythe. Now Luscious Lawrence taking a little time out.
Had to check it some time in the mirror.
Yeah, had to get the approval of his #1 fan in the mirror there.
He's jumping on Pork Chop now.
Hey, this is the first time we've seen Pork Chop Johnson and Luscious Lawrence go at it after Pork Chop Johnson been talking a big game, challenging Luscious Lawrence. So he finally gets his opportunity tonight in this East Tennessee heavyweight
Chad
battle
Bartlett
royal.
is the
Chad
first
Bartlett
eliminated.
up and over the top. The loaded gun, Chad Bartlett, has been eliminated. JC Adams, whoa! I thought he was out. Look at that. Head scissor applied on Onslaught. And now Calder in there. Can they take over the big 330-pounder?
It looks like that JC Adams and Onslaught are on fighting on the apron. Hard forearm shots from each guy. Oh, that's
JC Adams or Onslaught hits the ground. It's over now. RT3 spear on Onslaught to the outside, right into the front row there. He's
Onslaught is
out
out of there. And now JC Adams has been eliminated.
JC Adams has been eliminated. And Onslaught and JC Adams are continuing the brawl here on the outside. We hear JC Adams and RT3 challenge the Devastation Incorporation earlier, and now
Pork Chop finally got his hands on Luscious Lawrence.
Yep, and now he's driving the shoulder into the East Tennessee heavyweight champ, who did not want to defend his belt here tonight after that tag team grudge match. He had no choice. If he had showed up to defend against RT3 the last 2 live events, well, maybe we wouldn't be in this situation with the title being on the line in this battle royal here tonight. Dan Matthews almost had RT3 up. We got Maverick and Pork Chop right out here. Maverick offered.
This is wild. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen.
No, RT3
at School of Morton.
narrowly avoids getting eliminated from this thing. Jason Blythe is out, and here comes the Onslaught. He's got Calder and Onslaught clubbing away back out here. So there are 4 left. Calder has been eliminated. Jason Blythe has been eliminated. We've got 4 left. It's Big RT3, Pork Chop Johnson, Luscious Lawrence, and Dan Matthews in there. And there we go. RT3.
That will be a new East Tennessee champion. That will be a new East Tennessee champion.
Luscious Lawrence has been eliminated. Up. Pork Chop now. Pork Chop going after RT3. And Dan Matthews. Dan Matthews.
He came and took his peanut butter.
Wait a minute. Yes. RT3 has got Dan Matthews. But the referees are trying to get.
I think that Dangerous Dan just got eliminated.
Dangerous Dan's feet hit the floor. The referees did not see it. The referee busy trying to get Maverick out of here.
Oh my God! I swear that Dan got threw over the top rope and his feet hit the rough floor. We got to get another camera angle on this. This is a travesty. This is crazy. The man got eliminated. I saw him. He got eliminated. He got eliminated.
Oh, he was eliminated. Yes. The referees
that's
didn't
gonna
see
have
it.
to
They were trying to
by
get.
Bobby Branham and the executive committee gonna have to review this.
He'll be watching this, I'm sure. Bobby Branham will have something to say about this, but the referee's decision is final. They were both busy trying to get Maverick to leave the ringside area after Luscious Lawrence was eliminated.
We have
argument going on
East
here
Tennessee champion
with the referees from
Dangerous Dan Matthews.
And they're telling them that their decision is final. Well, I know that RT3 thought that Dangerous Dan had been eliminated. Chorus of boos from these fans, and now Dangerous Dan making his way over here.
Dan, if
Dangerous Dan Matthews, now you've become the new East Tennessee champion, now a two-time East Tennessee champion, but it looked to us like your feet touched the ground from the top rope, RT3.
It looks like you got eliminated over there.
No. Now, I've just got a simple statement that's going to clear everything up. Are you going to believe what you just saw? Or are you going to believe what's standing right here with the East Tennessee Heavyweight Championship around him?
Well, we'll see whenever Bobby Branham get a hold of the tape, whether you keep that belt or not.
Oh, man. It's back home. It's back home where it belongs. It is back in my arms.
Well,
you're going to have to kill me to take it away.
Dangerous Dan, what happened with you and RT3? Well, Dangerous Dan Matthews, he played RT3 like a fiddle, acted like he was a friend and a mentor to RT3. And now look what it's come to. Now he is the East Tennessee champion. Now a two-time champion.
He told us though that he was gonna get the belt back by any means.
It was a huge night here at SOM Mortonmania 2019. A lot of big debuts, a lot of returns and surprises. What's coming around next for SOM Live? Could be anything, Spaceman Jones.
Could be anything. I know that we have the Paul Morton Cup coming up.
That's going to be
May 3rd and
May 4th and May 5th. It's a two-night event. That Battle Royal, a preview of what we're going to get to see during the Paul Morton Cup, where everyone at School of Morton going to be involved in that big Battle Royal. Folks, you don't want to miss SOM Paul Morton Cup, May 4th and 5th, going to be streaming live once again for you on Facebook and YouTube. If you haven't done so, please go ahead and subscribe to Facebook and YouTube. Check out all our upcoming dates, tons of past clips and highlights. We want to thank Pop's Barbecue and Sauces for sponsoring. We want to thank each and every one of you for joining us here tonight.
And don't forget to tune in on the CW Channel 5 in Bristol, Tennessee, every Saturday morning at 12:30. We have SOM Live. Y'all can check us out every week.
We'll see you there next time, 12:30s on the CW SOM Live. I'm Corky McCorkle, Spaceman Jones, saying have a good night, folks, and thank you for joining us here at SOM Mortonmania.